Alright, Sooner fans. Like we didn't see this coming in Norman, Oklahoma, right? A thumping of Louisiana Tech, 48-16. You saw it all. Good offense, good defense, and even pretty good special teams. Plus a very special teams play by my boy, Zach Sanchez. Found out what happened and how Oklahoma got the 48-16 victory over the Sooners. This is 1982 Boomer Sooner post-game show, and here we go. Welcome back, folks. As I said in the preset, 48-16 victory for the Sooners. That easy, huh, guys? Well, let me tell you, it looked as easy as it really was. They threw for a lot of yards, they ran for a lot of yards, their defense played well. So, statistically, what did it look like? Well, here's what it looked like if you weren't there. Passing-wise, Cody Sokol had 191 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions in the bowl game. Well, our Sugar Bowl MVP, the defending Sugar Bowl MVP champion, Trevor Knight, had 253 yards, a touchdown, and 1 interception in the bowl game. It was a really bad throw by Trevor, but he'll learn from that. This is getting old hat, new hat to him. It's not his first rodeo, but it's his first time of him being the guy. He throws 2 or 3 or 4 picks. He knows he's still going to be out there. There's no Blake Bell anymore. Rushing the ball, Kenneth Dixon and Samaje Perine did it for the two teams. Dixon had 16 carries for 48 yards and 0 touches for LaTech, while Samaje Perine, the true freshman from Pflugerville, Texas, he had 13 carries. It's not a lot. 77 yards. That's okay. But the 1 touchdown, that's the one you need to see. He trucks a guy, and then the guy that he couldn't truck, he basically carries him into the end zone with him. It was a big time play. Man, that should have been in the Sports Center top 10. If it wasn't, it's a darn shame. But you don't pass for 253 yards and 191 yards respectively without some receivers stepping up. Well, they did. Receiving wise, Trent Taylor for Louisiana Tech. He had 4 catches for 68 yards and the 1 touchdown. And for offensively, my boy, number 3, we all remember him. If you're kind of a young but still old Sooner fan, we remember Derek Shepard from the 80s. Yeah, his kid is now on this team, Sterling. And he's making his papa proud. 4 catches, 49 yards, and a touch. 1 touch. Should have been 5 catches, about 55 yards and 2 touchdowns. Could have had that second one. So close to having. He was in the end zone, and they didn't give it to him. It's a shame. It's a shame. It's a shame. But he didn't get it, so you can't count it, right? But then defensively, Kendall Bryce for LaTech and Aaron Franklin for Oklahoma. Bryce had 9 tackles, while Aaron Franklin, that is, had 6. Kicking-wise was stupendous also. 1 for 2 for Jonathan Barnes. And the double deuce, the 2 for 2 for Michael Honeycutt. Barnes was 1 for 2. He had a 36-yarder. That was his long. Because the one that would have been even longer, the 52-yarder, it was blocked by Zach Sanchez. You heard the hoop and the fumble and scoop. This was the block and scoop. It was scooped up by Eric Stryker. You really want to go tackle that guy at Louisiana Tech? Really? A guy named Stryker? You're really going to go tackle? Okay, that's up to you. Punting the ball, Jed Barnett and Logan McPherson. McPherson had 7 attempts, averaged 39.3 yards per average, 50 yards was his long, and 1 ball landed in the 20-yard line. Jed Barnett, with scoring 48 points, you would imagine that we didn't have to use him very much, and we didn't. We only used him once in the ball game, but the 1 punt was for average of 43 yards. Did not land inside the 20-yard line. So now, how did we get to 48-16 your final? Well, here's how it happened. It all started in the first quarter on the first drive for Oklahoma. Keith Ford, bam, bam, 22 yards in the end zone, 7-0 Sooners, 10:22 left. Then, with 16-18 left, Oklahoma doubles it up. Goes up 14-0 Sooners with a 16-yard bomb from Trevor Knight to the aforementioned Sterling Shepard. Touchdown, Oklahoma. You're up 14-0. You're in good shape. But what would make it even better? What if he had a 3rd touchdown to end the quarter? They did. Because with the double threes, just 33 seconds left to go in the first quarter, Keith Ford ground and pound another one in. Touchdown, Oklahoma. That is 2 touchdowns for the Bam Bam Man. That is in favor of my buddy, Toby Rowland. I know you're watching, bud. How you doing? Moving on to the second quarter. This is how it went. Michael Honeycutt added on to the lead with one of his 2 field goals. This one was the 39-yarder. With 12:24 left, it is 24-blank Oklahoma. The Sooners are rolling and balling in Norman. And then they do it again. It is 31-0 at this point because Alex Ross, the man out of Tulsa, gets a 1-yard touchdown run. With 2:19 left, it is 31-blank. 31-blank. They are blanking them right now. They do not end up blanking them in the end of the first half because with just 4 seconds left, Jonathan Barnes ends the blank. 31-3. Sooners, though, still in a huge favored role. Go to halftime, get you some water, get you some Gatorade, come back out. And the Sooners still doing their thing. They score twice. First they go up 38-3 because they have a second rushing touchdown by Alex Ross. 8 yards, ground and pound, touchdown Sooners. With 13:31 left, like I said, it is 38-3 Sooners. They get to the 41-point mark with 9:41 left in the third quarter when Michael Honeycutt nails a 37-yard field goal. It is now 41-0, 41-3, and we'll take it to the fourth quarter. Put your 4s in the air like this, right? We all know what this means. Put your 4s in the air. Fourth quarter, a little bit more scoring done. This time it's done by Kenneth Dixon with his 6-yard touchdown. That's his 1 touchdown that he had. It was a 6-yarder with 14:49 left, making it 41-10. But the Sooners are still a huge favorite. So, How did they get 47 and 48? Well, here's the play I was talking to you earlier about. Samaje Perine trucks one guy and carries another guy into the end zone for a 7-yard touchdown pound with 14 minutes left to go in this one. 14-10 Sooner Boomers. We are boomering and Sooner our way through this, aren't we? And then it's the final score of the night. Cody Sokol hits Trent Taylor with a 22-yard touchdown pass, which is 37 seconds left. 48-16 the score at that point. 48-16 is your final. Your plays of the game, offensively and defensively. Let's start with offensively. Hype of the game. It's got to be that 16-yard touchdown score, right? Trevor Knight finds Sterling Shepard, 16 yards, touchdown, Sooners. That's your offensive play of the game. The defensively is when my boy, I loved to watch his daddy play. We all heard how I used to watch Sterling play, or Derek Shepard play. I also got to watch Scott Evans play quite a bit, the former defensive tackle and defensive end. Now, his son's on this team. And he just laid a lick on the quarterback in the first half, but was ejected in the first half. So, unless they enter the 3-game suspension, which I do not think that they will, and he shouldn't have even been ejected for this game. It's a crime that he was. So he should be back for the Tulsa game in a week. Special teams was the play of the game, was the 53-yard field goal. That was blocked by Eric Stryker, and it was picked up by Sanchez and picked up by Stryker. The helmet stickers. Who do I think played well? Stepping it up offensively and defensively. Offensively, it's going to go quiet. It's going to go quietly, but no doubt in my mind, he deserves it. He did a lot of moving around tonight. Blake Bell. He didn't catch a pass, but every block he made, every screen that he set, everything that he did was right, it was on target, and he didn't get a penalty. And that's his first time in 4 years, I guess 5 years now, considering that he's a redshirt senior, playing tight end and not playing quarterback. Hats off. My OU hat, tip of the cap, also helmet sticker, whatever you want to say, it goes to Caleb Gaspel, number 45, and number 40, P.L. Lindley. These two guys played so well, and they played so well that they did not let them score a touchdown. Did not let them score a touchdown until the fourth quarter, when the game was final. It was determined that Oklahoma was going to roll. They're ready to go to Tulsa, and they did everything right. They did everything right. Helmet stickers all around to Caleb Gastelum and P.L. Lindley, number 45 and number 40, respectively, for your Oklahoma Sooners. Coming up next round, we'll take a look at a pregame to the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. Bill Blankenship's crew. They're going to welcome in the Sooners to Skelly Stadium. Look forward to the preview coming out soon. And as always, folks, Boomer Sooner. See you guys later. Bye-bye.